Hello and welcome to Divinely Guided 999. My name is Lynetta and I'm here with another message for today. Before I get started with this message, as always, I give thanks to the universe for guidance, protection, and assistance with this reading. So there's a need for you to be cautious about where you are parking your vehicle at this time. So let's get into these messages. Yeah, so there is a need for you to be cautious about where you parking your vehicle, especially when you are parking your vehicle in new spots that you have never parked your vehicle, and like changing up where you're parking at. I just feel called to say that it's best for whatever reason right now for you to park your vehicle like in places that you are usually parking at, like at home, or places that you frequent, people, places, family, or friends often. Okay, so I don't know. What I just got is like this message could be about somebody car being repossessed. It's either a repossession or it's something to where it's like you need to really be cautious about where you parking your vehicle. Yes, because management will be out to get your vehicle. I feel like this message is for someone who needs to get things back in balance when it comes to their what is it called, the financing of their vehicle. So management feels like they've been patient enough and been working with you, understanding that life happens, but you want to be cautious with where you parking your vehicle at because you might be getting repossessed. Because I feel as if the management has been patient enough to where now they're wanting you to pay whatever past due balance is needed for you to pay in order for you to keep your vehicle. And this is going to bring conflict. Like if you find yourself in a situation to where you are actually like in your vehicle and this is happening, or you walk out and you see your vehicle gone, this is the reason why. And it would be a conflict between you and management because you felt like y'all had an understanding, when really the understanding was had for only a temporary amount of time. And it will be like different decisions that you can make when it comes to this situation. It may be like a few different options that you can take in regards to straighten this situation out. And I feel like the route that you're going to take is just trying to manage paying your payments on time, manage balancing out whatever whatever overdue payment that is past due. So like this is going to teach you how to really learn to prioritize the things that is important, because you need your vehicle, you need your transportation. Because without it, you're not going to have that comfort, that satisfaction of feeling like you're stable. Because you know just as well as anybody else, we all know how convenient having a vehicle is. And you're not going to feel like you're in a good place without it. And you are struggling financially, and that's why you are behind. But, don't let this get you down emotionally. Just make sure that you find a common ground. And like I said, this is something that you will learn from. I feel like what you will learn from this situation is like you wouldn't want to be signing a contract to anything that like that bonds you in. You will learn like you want to pretty much like be boundless. And I feel like your intuition will be telling you certain things around this situation that you're going to be learning from. And it's going to cause you to look at things in a bigger way. Seeing a bigger picture. That's what I was trying to say. Seeing the bigger picture of the situation at hand. And I feel like what you're going to realize is that you're going to want freedom from being tied to having to pay on things. You'll probably come to a point to where you realize like whatever it is that you have for yourself, you will want it paid in full. Like you may want your next vehicle to be paid in full, so you won't have to experience this if you was to ever hit a rough patch again. Because you cannot plan exactly how everything is going to work out. When you have a car payment, when you have a car payment, that's years. And within those years of you making those car payments, you never know what may happen. And it's like you will find yourself I feel like you will find yourself thinking about how you're going to escape from having to deal with that again, because you don't want to be in a position to where if you can't make payments on time and your vehicle is on the verge of being repossessed, to where you feel like you have to park your vehicle other places. And it's really like no matter where you park your vehicle, this is what I'm getting. Because most people park their vehicles other places trying to hide it from being repossessed. But they have trackers where no matter where your vehicle at, they're going to get it. And if it even reaches this point, it will make you realize how you would rather have something that's paid in full rather than something that you are making payments on. What's wrong? Yeah, because like I said, this is something that you're going to be thinking to yourself. Like, I thought that um, we had an agreement. This is something that you're going to be thinking about. If it comes to this point, like I said, how it will be like some type of conflict there is because you will feel like y'all had an agreement, but this is only what's supposed to be a temporary agreement. Oh, man. 1 second, I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, like I was saying, you would feel like management. You would feel like management lacked the direction of telling you exactly, like the honest truth. But it's like they told you the truth, but had you feeling as if though like everything was just cool. And you're gonna feel like they didn't keep it honest with you. But the financial struggles that you're having right now, that's making it hard for you to make the payments on your vehicle, this is something that I feel like, as I said before, you're going to choose the option of just being able to pay the balance off. Like, I feel like y'all gonna work another agreement out to where you're able to pay off the balance, the remainder balance or something, where it keeps you afloat. Like, you're still gonna be struggling, but you're not gonna be struggling. You're not gonna be struggling bad. Like, you ain't gonna be out here bad. This is gonna keep you afloat. And like I said, this is something that you're going to learn from. And because like you will be only at a point to where it's like you're keeping yourself afloat, you're not going to be comfortable with that. You're going to have moments where you're comfortable because you're keeping yourself afloat. But you're not going to be satisfied with that completely, because that's not what stability is. And that's not what it feels like for you. You're not going to feel like that's stability. But in regards to this management situation, when it comes to your vehicle, you're going to feel, like I said, like you spoke to someone that misused their authority. So they probably override or said some things to make you feel like you was just in a, just in a A-OK. And it's going to cause you to mistrust whoever this person that misused their authority or the authority that they felt that they had. And like I said, this is something that's going to make you feel as if though, yeah, once you get through this, once you have your breakthrough to where you can get back on top of things, that when it comes to you getting your next vehicle, you're going to want to have something that is paid off in full just for the freedom of it. Yeah, that's what it is. So then you don't have to go through what you went through if you was to hit a rough patch in your life again, because then things can instantly change, and of course your vehicle can be taken away from you. And all this is because of debt. And you'll have to overwork yourself, and you'll be pretty much living beyond your means paying for this car. So this is the message. This is the message for today. I thank you all for reading. I thank you all for watching. I close this message out, as always, giving thanks to the universe for guidance, protection, and assistance with this reading. And I'll see y'all in the next one.